Now, this is change your beliefs with women, not change your beliefs about women. See, changing your belief with a woman is recognizing that you now have a partner. You now have someone that may see things a little differently than you. And now you have a partner that may be more appreciative of the way that you see things. So beliefs can change when you have two people consulting on the same issue. And just be honest with your partner. If she makes a really nice point, acknowledge it was, wow, I never looked at it that way. That's how you can change your belief. And women have the ability to solve problems and to do more than one thing at a time. So talk to women, get their viewpoint. That's how you grow as men. Don't keep any secrets. You want to have a healthy relationship? Don't keep any secrets. And yes, I do mean, if you're in a partnership, you're in a relationship, you are telling your partner everything. Where you were last night, where you were earlier during the day, why are you getting home late? These things should not be offensive, because these are also the same things you want to know if the shoe is reversed on the other foot. You want to know what's going on with your partner. You want to have a healthy relationship. Have open communication. Be able to freely speak your mind, and also allow the other person to speak theirs. That's more than growth. That is a healthy relationship. Women make a lot of decisions based on how they feel. Now, they feel the way that they do in relationships about the man that they're with because of the things he does or the things he does not do. So if your woman is actually being affected by an interest of another man, it's generally because of how someone else made her feel. She knows how she wants to feel. The question is, do you? Are you paying enough attention to your woman to know what it is that makes her happy, what it is that puts her in a very positive mindset? If you don't know these things and someone else does, guess what? You're going to lose. So paying attention to a woman through conversation and through observation and just living comfortably and happily together is actually one of the best things you can do. The first way is just trying to control the man. Men, we don't like to be controlled. We don't like to be put in a box. We don't like to be put in a cage. If you want to control something, get a dog or a puppy. Number two, some women want to act just like men. Men, we're attracted to the feminine side. We like the woman. We like the feminine. We like the girl. We like the woman. We like the lady. We like who you are. We like the person we met. So when you start to act like us, why do I want to date myself? I don't want to date myself. I don't want to date anybody like me. I don't want to be married to anybody like me. I want to be married to someone that's different than me. Number three, not being honest. Men hate this more than women hate. When you tell that one little lie, it's a difference. We see that as a complete sabotage of the relationship. But don't be the type of person that marries somebody when you are not complete as a person. Marriage requires two complete people. You can only give, if this were a cup and the glass is 100% filled, then you have something to give. If the glass is only 50% filled, you need some more things to learn. So you can only give when your glass is 100% filled. So if you are filled with love and you have enough love to give, then you qualify as a person who would be really good at marriage. And if you're happy, but you're only at like 75%, wait till you're 100% happy. That way, when you get in a relationship, you have something strong to give. You can make the other person happy instead of needing them to make you happy, because really, happy people make for great relationship partners. So remember, be all you can be. Completely develop who you are before you even think about getting married. Of course, married people judge single people. People love to play the game of remembrance. Remembering what it was like when they were single or when they weren't with this person. Not to create a defeat in the relationship, but people are always making association along the way. And sometimes married people love to get advice to single people who are thinking about getting married. And sometimes the advice based on the married person's experience may not always be a positive one, especially if they're in a bad relationship. The bottom line is that single people need to make their own decisions. Once you are 100% as a person, now you have something to give to another one. That's when you move on to your relationship. Don't be a 50% person. Don't be a 50% lover. Don't be a 50% happy person. Be 100%. You can only give when you have 100%. If you tell a joke to a woman and she's not laughing, you may never be able to make her happy. And if they find no joy in your words, no matter how great looking you could be, That is a very empty relationship for her. Women want to feel life. They like feeling. They like, experiencing and making expressions. Women love to be joyous. Women love, simply put, just to be happy. Jokes are happy. Conversation makes her happy. If she's not happy in the conversation, you may never win her interest. If you just say a bunch of stupid things, like without thinking first before you speak, you may lose her interest. Women are focused on things that makes the relationships work. So you've got to bring yourself up to her level to keep her satisfied. That's just how it is. Women most certainly do know how to be attractive. But men and women, we do attraction differently. Women like to be attractive by the appearance in many cases. They like to get their hair done. They like to, have their skin all fresh, and they like to put their makeup on and so forth. Men, we like to be attractive differently. We may walk around with the weirdest shirt on, but it's our intellect that we're trying to impress women with. We're trying to impress women with our ability to make something happen or to get things done. That's the attraction. But then every woman doesn't see it that way, just like every man is not going to look at a beautiful woman and be attracted to her. Men are attracted to women that support them, that love them, and that are loyal to them. Women are attracted to men that support them, that love them, and that are loyal to them. We have this in common. We just portray it differently. It's natural for women to have self-respect. Women spend much time making sure that their appearance is perfect. But we're not just talking about the physical appearance. You ever been close to a woman that may have to do a presentation or may have to go out and speak to clients? She practices. She spends her time developing her craft, her skill, so that when she does go out, it is pitch perfect, everything that she does. Because this is how women like to represent themselves. Women like to represent themselves as a whole person. Men, this is learned behavior for us. We will represent ourselves as a 50-50, as a half a person, because that's more natural for us. We like to be comfortable faster. Women know how to be uncomfortable and to be progressive. That's why when men and women work together, we do amazing things. And that's what it's all about, living life to do the amazing thing. The amazing thing is to be able to achieve, to get things done, to be progressive. One of the most obvious signs that you're in a toxic relationship is by the way that you and your partner communicate with each other. If you feel demeaned, or you're made to feel that you're less of a person, if you feel unsupported, if you feel like you're just in this thing alone, you're in a toxic relationship, because from these seeds that have already been planted comes greater trouble. So I'm not saying get out. I'm just saying talk to the person. I like to see relationships work. So talk to the person. Get their point of view. Find out why is it that they're feeling this way. Sometimes there's very little adjustments that need to be made. And sometimes you just made a really bad decision.